Hey guys, what is up? Welcome back to my channel. We are at week 66 keto results, and this week I actually did some fasting, a type of fasting. We're gonna go over that. I'm gonna show you exactly what I ate every single day and my results. So let's go. All right guys, so this week I decided to do a keto egg fast / carnivore. I've never included any other type of fasting in when I do an egg fast, so I just wanted to do something a little different. I stayed with the keto egg fast during the day and then I ate carnivore at night. So this would technically be a carnivore way of fasting because really the egg fast is considered carnivore, right? So pretty much did carnivore all week, but I did the keto egg fast during the day. And then when I wanted to snack a little bit, I could have, something that's allowed on carnivore. It made it so much easier. So sometimes the egg fast is just not easy. Sometimes I don't struggle at all. And then other times it's like, bleh, I don't want anything to do with eggs. So when I added carnivore into it, it made it so much easier because I have no problem eating eggs during the day. I usually fast through breakfast and then I have my lunch, which is my first meal of the day, and I have no problem eating eggs. But then when dinner comes along, it's like, bleh, I'm having a really hard time wanting to eat eggs. So being able to eat like a type of meat and stick with carnivore really made it so much easier. So I'm going to show you exactly what I did this week. I did 5 days. Also, I tested my ketones and my glucose throughout the week with my Keto Mojo, and I show you all of that as well. And I'm going to share my results with you at the end, and you'll see. So if you are new to my channel, I'm the incredible shrinking Steffi, and this channel is all about my journey to lose a total of 200 pounds from my highest weight of 374. I started this YouTube channel over a year ago and I lost over 70 pounds in the year, and then I hit a major setback. And so right now I'm finding myself just coming out of that setback. So I document everything. If you're looking for weight loss inspiration, if you're looking for someone who is real and is going to share what a true weight loss journey is all about, make sure to subscribe to my channel. I would love to have you a part of my journey because really this journey is never going to end, because even when I get to my goal weight, and it's really not about the number on the scale, it's about the transformation and the growth, right? But even when I get to my goal weight, I'm still going to be documenting, how I'm maintaining this weight loss, because I never want to go back to who I was ever again. And I never will. And being able to document this is really holding myself accountable for you guys. And I always want to inspire you to get healthy right along with me. So definitely subscribe to my channel and follow my journey. All right, guys, let's just get into the video. I'm going to show you how my week went. Let's go. All right guys, so day one of my egg fast / carnivore day is almost done. I actually fasted today until about 1 p.m. This morning. I just had my Skinny Brew coffee, which is what I have every single morning. It's one of my products. It's a coffee that I drink every single day. It's an instant coffee and it has double the amount of caffeine than a regular cup of coffee, but it just boosts your metabolism, and it gives me the energy I need to keep up with my kiddos all day. And I use it as a meal replacement in the morning. If you are interested in more info on that, it is in the description box below. But I did have that this morning. For my first meal, which is around 1 p.m., I had 3 eggs cooked over hard with 1 piece of sharp cheddar cheese. And that is all I had. In the afternoon, I was pretty hungry. I actually had 2 mozzarella cheese sticks, and I'm actually making some hard-boiled eggs over here, which is probably what you hear. I'm cooking some hard-boiled eggs in the Instant Pot, which is my favorite way of cooking them. Very, very easy. I use the 5-5-5 method. I cook them for 5 minutes, and then I do a gentle release for 5 minutes, and then let them sit in ice water for 5 minutes, and they peel like a dream. Just amazing. If you don't have an Instant Pot, you gotta get one. That is below as well, the one that I use. But I definitely recommend cooking your hard-boiled eggs in the Instant Pot. So I will probably have 1 or 2 eggs once those are done, and then for dinner, we are just having chicken. I think I'm just going to saute it in olive oil with some garlic garlic powder, onion powder, salt, pepper, and paprika. That's usually my go-to spices for chicken. And I'll probably make some sides for my family, but I'm just gonna stick with chicken since we're gonna do carnivore for dinner. Also, I wanted to mention that I did test my ketones and my glucose this morning, and my glucose was 95, I believe that's what it was. It was a little higher than normal, but that's actually to be expected because I just got a steroid injection and that does increase your blood sugars. So I'm not surprised there. And my ketones were 0.1. So definitely not in ketosis. So I'm excited to see how long it takes me to get back into ketosis. I am going to be testing my ketones and my glucose every day to see how long it takes me, but I'm actually gonna be doing it at night. Today I did test it in the morning because I didn't test it last night. So our levels are usually higher at night, so that's what I'm gonna be doing. That is day one. Simple as that. See you on day two. All right guys, so I am about to make my truffle mix. I always keep truffle mix on hand, especially when I'm doing an egg fast or just doing keto in general. If you know me, then you know that I am a truffle lover. I love truffles. It is a great bread replacement for me, and it's just made my life, my keto life, so much easier. So if you haven't made truffles yet, you're missing out. So we're gonna go ahead and make the mix now. So what I do 4 eggs and I do 4 tablespoons of mayonnaise. Yes, I have the mayonnaise that is not clean ingredients at all. Definitely use your kind of mayo, whatever you use, but I do add mayonnaise to add that extra fat into my truffles. And I'm gonna use 2 ounces of cream cheese. And I just blend it all together, and I use my stick blender to do that. So I freaking love this thing. Oh my gosh, it blends everything all together so quickly. So let's go ahead and make the truffles. One thing I usually do is I put the cream cheese in the microwave for 20 seconds beforehand to soften it up, and I did not do that, so I'm gonna do that in a small bowl right now just to soften it up. Makes it a lot easier to mix it together. All right, I have 4 tablespoons of mayonnaise, 2 ounces of cream cheese, and 4 eggs, and I just kind of stir it together first before I use my stick blender. Now, if you're making truffles and you're not doing an egg fast, you can definitely leave the mayonnaise out. I like to add it in just to add the fat source, which is what we need on the egg fast. And now we're gonna use my stick blender. Oh, like I said, I love this thing so much. And we're just going to mix it up. All done. All right, so this is all done. I pour it in here and I just keep it in the fridge for whenever I am ready to make truffles. There it is. So yeah, I just keep that in the fridge for when I'm ready to make my truffles. And right now it is 9:40, so I'm definitely not ready to eat. Plus I am still drinking my skinny coffee. By the way, my skinny brew coffee, you can have it hot or cold. I always drink iced coffee, so I drink it iced. That's how I like it. So I'm still drinking this. I'm gonna finish this, but I'm definitely gonna be having a truffle sandwich in a bit. So I will meet you back here when I am ready to eat. All right guys, I'm about to make lunch, my first meal. It is actually 2 p.m., but I did have a piece of Spam earlier. The twins had some Spam with their lunch, and so I did have a piece of that. So I think it kind of held me over until now. That is what I love so far about mixing the egg fast with carnivore, because when I do the egg fast, I love it so much. You know, it definitely keeps me on track and it removes the bloat. And you know, I love everything about the egg fast, but it is very strict and it's very hard because you can't have keto, you know, foods that you would normally have on keto. And so that's always hard for me. Like when I'm giving my kids like some deli meat or something, some turkey or, you know, some ham or something like that, pepperoni, things that I love to snack on, and I can't eat it because I'm doing the egg fast. So mixing the egg fast with carnivore is actually really simple for me. So it helps me to keep going. And it's only day 2 anyway. Normally I wouldn't have issues with the egg fast on day 2, but I'm already noticing how much easier it really is mixing the 2 fasts together. So I did have a piece of Spam earlier, which is a dirty carnivore food, a dirty keto food. It's definitely not clean and it has a lot of sodium. So I really have to be careful about sodium because it does not agree with my body. And when I eat Spam, I can eat a lot of Spam. So I only had 1 piece, which is good. But I was going to have a truffle sandwich. I was gonna make my famous truffle egg sandwich, but I'm not really hungry enough for that today. I'm not really hungry today for some reason. So I'm just gonna make some truffles with cream cheese. I absolutely love doing this because it's like a bagel replacement. So I make my truffles and then I put some cream cheese on and then everything but the bagel seasoning. So that is what I'm gonna do today, and I'm gonna show you how I make my truffles. All right, so my Dash waffle maker is literally one of my favorite things in the world. It's a newish item that I've got recently. I used to have the one that makes the individual Dash waffle maker where it just makes 1 truffle at a time. This one, it has been heating up, so it's very hot, but this one cooks 4 at a time, which is awesome. It saves so much time. And like I said, it's literally one of my favorite things that I own. Not only does it cook 4 truffles at a time, but it has these compartments on the side for the overflow. And I used to always make such a huge mess with my individual truffle maker. And this one it's just awesome. No mess. And it's super quick and I freaking love it. If you don't have one already, I would definitely recommend getting one if you're gonna make truffles regularly, like I do, because it really does save so much time and it's awesome. So I actually just get it on Amazon and that link is right below if you're interested in checking it out. But we're gonna go ahead and make the truffles. So my truffle mix, like I showed you earlier, I did have that mixed together. After I mix it the first time, sometimes the egg sinks to the bottom, so you just want to give it a good stir. That's what I'm going to do right now. All right, and the first thing that I do is I put my cheddar cheese. So I put cheese on the bottom and cheese on the top, and that's gonna make your truffles crispy. And the more cheese you put on, the crispier it's gonna be. And today I'm gonna be making 3 truffles. Since I'm just gonna be doing the cream cheese. Each truffle is about 1/2 an egg each. So if you're doing the egg fast and not carnivore, you wanna make sure that you're getting at least 6 eggs daily. So when you're making these truffles, they're only 1/2 an egg each. So keep that in mind. When I make a truffle egg sandwich, I have 2 truffles, but then I put 2 eggs inside. So it equals to 3 eggs for the meal. So definitely keep in mind how many eggs you're consuming daily. Because I'm doing the egg fast and carnivore, I'm already getting protein with my dinner, so it's not that big of a deal to, load in the eggs during the day. So let's go. I don't know if I mentioned, but that has been heating up as I was talking. So you always want to make sure you heat it up first. I do not use any type of cooking spray because then that will make the cheese greasy. So we're just gonna put the cheese on and then we're gonna pour on our mix. That one's a little bit too much, probably that one too, so they're probably gonna overflow, but you'll see it overflows right into the compartments. And then I put cheese right on top. I like a lot of cheese. And then We cook for 5 minutes. Alexa, set a timer for 5 minutes.
5 minutes, starting now.
I'll meet you back here when it's done. All right, timer went off. The truffles are done. See how the overflow goes right into that compartment there? I freaking love it. So they are done. Let me unplug it and we're gonna get them on the plate. I totally said I was gonna make 3, didn't I? And I only made 2. Yeah, you guys caught that, didn't you? There we go. My truffles. I'm gonna go ahead and make a 3rd one. Oh gosh. My 3rd one is cooking, but we're gonna go ahead and cream cheese these and put the seasoning on. So I put about an ounce of cream cheese per truffle. All right, and then I just put everything but the bagel seasoning. That is it. And it's so good. So good. One of my favorite things to eat on an egg fast and just keto in general. And it's good, clean, it's good. Besides the mayonnaise. So good. My 3rd one's cooking, but I won't bore you with that. This is what I'm having for lunch. So I'm about to jump in the shower, but I wanted to say real quick that we plan on having steak for dinner tonight, and that's all I'm gonna have since I'm carnivore. So yeah, just steak. I did get hungry around 4:30, I think it was, and I had a very small piece of chicken that was left over from last night, and I had 1.5 cheese sticks, mozzarella cheese sticks. So yeah, steak tonight. That completes day 2. See you on day 3. All right guys, so day 3 was a very simple day. I actually fasted until about 1:30 p.m. I believe. I had my Skinny Brew coffee this morning, and at 1:30 I had my famous egg truffle sandwich. So I made 2 truffles and 2 runny eggs. I cooked them in 1 tablespoon of butter, and I had a half of a piece of American cheese on that. And it's just my favorite egg sandwich. It's my favorite truffle sandwich. So that is what I had for lunch. And like I said, it was around 1:30, so I wasn't really hungry this afternoon, but it was like 4 o'clock I started to get hungry, and I just had some of the leftover chicken that I had a couple nights ago. We still had some left, and I love eating cold chicken. So my husband thinks I'm gross for doing that, but I just love it. I love cold meat, and I love cooking the chicken and then sticking it in the fridge and just snacking on it. So yeah, that is what I had around 4 o'clock, and really that was my dinner because yeah, I'm still not hungry and it's 7 o'clock now. I do have a couple pieces of spam, cooked spam that's in the fridge from my kids this morning. If I get hungry later on, I may have that. But that is my day. That was day 3, and yeah. Also, I totally forgot to check my ketones and glucose last night, and I have not checked it again tonight, not yet, but I will do that later if I don't forget. Anyway, I'll see you on day 4. All right guys, so I did not have any time to film yesterday, which was day 4 on what I ate. It's actually day 5 now, but let's go over what I ate yesterday. So yesterday I actually struggled quite a bit. I was hungry, it was a very hungry day, but I had cravings, like I was craving chocolate, I was hormonal, and it was kind of like, it was my time of the month, but it's not my time of the month. And I feel like I'm retaining water and I'm just bloated, so my body's just doing stuff. But anyway, I stayed on track yesterday, but I was hungry. So I feel like I ate a lot. I actually started eating at 8:30 in the morning, which I never do. I usually wait until at least, 11 o'clock, around there. But I was hungry, and that is typically what I do with an egg fast or any type of fast. I listen to my body. So if I'm hungry, I eat. I don't worry about fasting or anything like that. So I had 2 hard-boiled eggs yesterday morning around 8:30, and then 10:30 I made a couple truffles with cream cheese and everything but the bagel seasoning, which is one of my favorite things to eat. So I did have that around 10:30, and then I was hungry again like around 12:30, 1 o'clock, and I had a couple mozzarella cheese ham roll-ups. So I do 2 slices of deli ham and 1 mozzarella cheese stick, and then I just roll it up. I didn't get a picture of it or anything, but it's really not fancy. It's not anything exciting. But I had 2 of those around like 1 o'clock, I believe. And yeah, I had another coffee. I had another Skinny Brew coffee in the afternoon. And then for dinner, we had chicken in the air fryer. Super yummy. Love cooking the chicken in the air fryer. My hubby cooked dinner last night, which was awesome. So that was my day yesterday. It was just kind of like a weird hormonal day. Like I craved chocolate, and I almost did it, guys. I almost had one of my Built Bar protein bars, which by the way, I'm gonna be making a video on those soon, so definitely tune into that. But I did not cave. I stuck with it, and super proud of myself for that. But I woke up today feeling much better. So I don't know, day 4 was weird. I actually was going to end the fast yesterday. That's how bad it was. I just didn't want to struggle anymore. I wanted to eat my veggies, and I wanted to just go back to keto. So I was just gonna do 4 days, but I'm feeling better today, so I'm gonna continue on and do the full 5 days. So staying with egg fast carnivore today as well. Oh, also I tested my glucose and my ketones last night, and my glucose was 97 and my ketones was 0.5. So I'm officially back into ketosis. Anything 0.5 and over is ketosis. 0.5 to 1 is nutritional ketosis, and then 1 to 3 is optimal ketosis. So 0.5, back into ketosis. Let's go. Anyway, I'll be back and let you know how my day goes and what I eat. So yeah. All right, so it is 11:15 and I'm gonna make my lunch. I had my Skinny Brew coffee this morning, and I mixed my coffee with unsweetened vanilla almond milk and French vanilla nut pods, which is a dairy-free unsweetened creamer. And I get that on Amazon. I also have tried the chocolate creamer, which is really good as well. Toasted marshmallows, pretty good. And they have just a bunch of flavors. But anyway, that's down below if you guys wanna check it out on Amazon. But right now, we're gonna go ahead and make lunch. I am having cheesy scrambled eggs. All right, so I'm just going to scramble up 3 eggs. Let that heat up a little bit. Now we're gonna add some cheese. There we go. Cheesy goodness. Rinse out my bowl. And there we go, that's lunch. So one of my favorite things to eat is cheesy scrambled eggs with avocado. That is like one of my favorite meals. Oh my gosh, I love avocado. But mixing it with the eggs just, I don't know, just tastes so good. But obviously we're egg fast, so no avocado today. But just wanted to share that, all right? All right guys, so there it is, 5 days. I didn't film what I had for dinner last night, but we just had pork chops fried in the air fryer. Super simple, didn't have anything else with it, just kept it carnivore. And I did have a piece of deli ham for a snack yesterday afternoon. And yeah, so that completed my day 5. So let's just talk about the results, because they were very frustrating. So I actually started the week at 2:32, and I just feel like I am just really bloated, like I'm retaining water. And I was really hoping that, you know, with this egg fast and carnivore, it was just gonna flush me out and I was gonna feel really good. Because I usually always have great results when it comes to the egg fast whenever I do egg fast or carnivore. So combining them both, you know, I was really expecting some good results. So I started the week at 2:32 and I ended the week at 2:30. So I only lost 2 pounds, which was actually the water weight that I had gained. And I'm just really kind of confused about that. But I'm glad that it happened, because our first thought, our first initial reaction is like, oh, are you serious? I worked so hard all week. I did all of the right things and I only lost 2 pounds. You know, I could stand here and be super frustrated because I have seen the results in the past that I've gotten. I lost 8 pounds. I did have a 5-pound weight loss this week. I lost 12 pounds. A 13-pound weight loss for the week. I lost 8 pounds. I lost the 7 pounds that I gained, plus another pound. I've lost like a lot of weight doing egg fast and carnivore. So it would be very easy for me to be frustrated with it. But I'm gonna celebrate those 2 pounds. You know, did I want more? Absolutely. But it's 2 pounds. I'm gonna celebrate it. And I think it's important for us to remember that it's just not about the scale. It's not about the number on the scale. We're worth so much more than that, you know, and our journey is so much more than that. So I know that there are a lot of people out there too that may get frustrated when, you know, you don't see the number on the scale. Even, you know, especially after a week that you have been working so hard and you did all the right things, but the scale is just not moving. So I'm glad that it happened this week, because I just want to encourage you guys to just keep going. Don't give up. Don't get discouraged. Don't focus on that number, because it doesn't matter. What matters is that we learn how to do this. We learn how to live the lifestyle of being healthy. You know, it's not about losing the weight. It's not. It's about the transformation. It's about being able to learn how to do this long term so that we never go back to where we were, right? We never want to go back to where we were. We have come so far. Even if you're just getting started right now, applaud yourself for that. You know, like, you're getting started. Let's go. Let's do this. Having the right mindset is super important. And I refuse to get frustrated with that this week. My body's doing something. I know I did all the right things this week, but my body just doesn't want to let go of the weight. If I just continue on this journey, if I continue doing the right things, then the weight is going to come off. Because I've seen it. I've been doing this long enough to know that sometimes, you know, our bodies just don't do what we want them to do, and that is okay. I also, you know, have never really mentioned, I don't think in any of my videos, I have hypothyroidism. And so that really plays a part in, you know, this weight loss and how hard it is. You know, it's really hard to lose weight when you have hypothyroidism. And I know some of you out there can relate to that too. So we just have to keep going. We just have to keep our focus, you know, on the right things. Focus on the lifestyle, not the number on the scale. Just keep doing what's right. Keep doing what you're doing and just stay on track, and the weight will come off. Also, I have a support group on Facebook called the Shrinkables, and it's just a great group of people who just need each other, you know, like, we are never meant to be on this journey alone. You know, let's do it together. Let's encourage each other, support each other, and just having that accountability is really important. So definitely look us up on Facebook and join our community. We would love to have you. All right, guys, that is it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, give me a like, subscribe to my channel if you haven't done so already. Also join my support group on Facebook, and I will see you at the next video. Don't forget to check out my Thanksgiving Thursday series that I'm doing. Every Thursday I'm uploading a video of a keto appetizer, a keto side, a keto dessert that we can have on the holidays. So super important to stay on track. There's no excuse to fall off because there's so many yummy foods that we can have on keto. So definitely check out those videos. The playlist will be at the end of this video. All right, guys. I hope you have a fantastic week, and I'll see you at the next video. Stay safe and choose health. Bye, guys. But I did this whole channel, this whole channel is my journey, is my documentation. No, does that even make sense? That doesn't even make sense. So I will meet you back here when I'm ready to eat. When I'm ready to eat. I'll meet you back here when I'm ready to eat. So I am officially back into ketosis. Okay, 1 second. I'm officially back into ketosis. Okay, go Riley. You a football player?
Hi guys, I'm a football player. And I have a football basket and a football. And my helmet. April Fool, it's Ozzy.